What is up, everybody? It's your boy Scarecrow here. Back with everyone's favorite Souls-like. Back with Dark Souls. Remastered. The original. Hey. Let's get my controller connected. Hold on. You gonna behave? Haha, yes. Anyway. Once again, welcome. Welcome all. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday. Sunday. Fixing to go into what is arguably probably one of the worst places, but yet still has the ability to be very rewarding in this game. For those of you, if you know, you know. If you don't, well, you're fixing to join this ride with me. So, buckle up. We're going down a rabbit hole, or in this case, a skeleton hole. But thank you all for being here. Please like the stream, if you will. It helps out a bunch on the YouTube side of things for me. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. And turn on that notification bell so you know when we're going live on a regular basis. Also, I stream at 1440p on the channel. So if your device and your internet support that, then by all means, utilize it. If not, then use what works best for you. All right. Anyway, thank you all. Once again, I appreciate all the support you guys have shown me over the course of the time we've done this. We are fixing to go. Let me take a look at some things here. I've got a few things. Man, I really need my strength up, don't I? I need my strength up like 4 more, which is crazy. I don't have very much. I wanted to go see... We're going to go see Baby Godfrey for a minute. Actually, I don't have to even run. Why am I running? I forget I can travel. Before we do this, we are going to... It's at the Undead Parish. Is where he's at. I'm going to look and see if I have anything specific that I can utilize here.
Well, you need it.
I can do the... Okay. The Great Scythe. We need a green Titanite shard for that. Pooh. We do not have a green one. I need a green Titanite, actually. I do, and I know where to... We're gonna go here. We don't really have any. We're hollowed right now anyway. But I have an idea. I need to get a green Titanite shard. Oh, well that dude took a flop. We can't light this bonfire. She is... Yeah, she's absent. We can travel here. We just can't warp back out of here, unfortunately. We do have Homer Bones, so there is that. Need to go. Been good? Okay. I actually need to go back out. I have a specific area that I'm going to here. We'll put these on for now. I feel like that's going to be more important at the moment. Man. Just looking to make sure everything's smooth. Everything looks good. I think so. So, no, we need to get a green Titanite, and, I recall Banjo, the wizard, one of my followers here, he had told me at one point that on the other end of this swamp, there's a place to farm for those things. So we're going to try. Hold on. Did I keep? Which one was it? Was it this one? One of these had a really high poison resist. This one does. We've got it on. I thought the Wanderer coat did that. Well, this one has the highest poison resist, obviously. Gold hemmed. Has a very high poison resistance. Much higher poison resistance, anyway. Ghosty, what's up, buddy? Glad you're here. I'm gonna get poisoned here anyway. We're gonna fat roll here, as it were. I don't know who this guy is or why he's even here. He's standing there taking damage because he's in a... He can stand there and get poisoned. That's the funny part of it. He's gonna stand there and die. Well, just stand out there and die, dude. That's fine. Idiot. Yep. I don't remember him being there. That's kind of funny, actually. Now, what the fudge is that? I see something like a bubble. You know what? I'm not even going to question it. I don't remember that being there. But apparently there's a bunch of bugs over here or something that I can use. I'm just trying to... I think it must be these slug things. Yeah, I think it's these. I think this was what he was talking about. You can farm. Maybe it's these things. That's weird. Ow. I thought maybe it was these. Maybe I'm wrong. We're swampy at the moment, simply due to the fact that we are trying to get ourselves some... I'm trying to get a green titanite shard. One of these is bound to drop one eventually. Ow. Man, there's a bunch of these things, isn't there? Let me take this off. Yeah, that will allow me to fat roll, or not fat roll. Poisoned. I was hoping one of these things was going to drop one. Got a Titanite shard. They hurt for no reason. Huh. There's a butt ton of these slugs, but I really thought they were going to drop me. Neither of you, huh? I don't know what that is. But I'm slightly upset. I have no, no Titanite shards. But what was it that I just got? Server. It's a great sword. Well, we're going to just try and roll our way through this mess as best we can. Why do their corpses all roll away? I don't know. It is kind of strange. There's more of them over here. Oh, God. I'm poisoned again. Surely somebody will... Come on. Come over here. Are any of you guys going to drop me a green Titanite? I guess you're not. There's usually a reason for pathways in this game. And this would be considered a pathway, I'm sure. What's this? A plank shield. There's an item there, too. Ah. I see. We have enemies here. Come on. Idiot. Ah, green Titanite shard. That's all I needed. I'm poisoned, but that's all I needed. Alright. Oh, I didn't mean to use that. I didn't mean to use that. Alright, that's what I needed. I have a Homer Bone. I do. Alright, this should, I assume it's called the server because it serves death. That'd be a good assumption. That would be a good assumption. Alright, let's run down here. You know what? In my... It's a weird set, but we can wear it. Alright. Now I can ascend the Great Scythe to a divine. Yeah, I can do a divine Great Scythe, which I think it's the only thing I can make divine. In this case, though, that is perfectly fine. And the reason I say that is because where we're going is going to require a divine weapon. Now, divine weaponry, in this case, finally, 10,000 years later, absolutely. The reason we need a divine weapon is, for those of you that have played this, you'll understand, but those of you who don't, divine weapons allow you to fight off skeleton enemies, and they won't get back up. Because without that, it's like having a holy weapon, per se. The divine weapon... Dude is asleep. Jeez. Having a good old sleep there. Now, also with this... Oh, we're naked! I'm going to wear something that's fairly chunky. I don't necessarily know how we'll be with this. We might be so over encumbered that we can't move. Yeah, we are... we are super, super chunky. You can see now with a divine weapon, they don't get back up. Trying to look and see here. Our armor pretty much blocks everything. This is a chunky armor. Like, we're not going to be moving quickly. But it blocks out a lot of stuff. And that's kind of the point here. We're going into the catacombs. There's going to be some skellies here. Those things will blow up once. Can I pillage that, please? Is it not gonna let me pillage? Oh, it's up here. That's funny. Now, I've been through here before. They'll eventually die. You just have to kind of take your time here. Now, this is not going to be something where we just fly through a lot of this. Alright, so we'll just take our time. I don't expect this to go quickly, but I do know what it is I'm looking for. It's just because our armor is so heavy, we have a hard time with this. That's the only crappy part. Now, we don't have to necessarily go down there. We've already opened this up. But if you were to come in here and had never been here before, you would go down there there would be a necromancer you would kill. And there's a bonfire down there. So, that being said, also I want to make sure, I think I got some humanity. I do have some, we'll hold on to that. It's not needed at the moment. We're just going to make our way through here. Now, there's a lot of different things that we're trying to accomplish here. There's a necromancer there. Like I said, these things won't get back up even with a necromancer because we have a divine weapon. Bye-bye. We'll go up here. We can deal with said necromancer. We're going to try to do this without dying. That was poor timing on my fault, on my part. There's one. Alright, he's dead. The necromancer went up there and hid. We'll deal with him in a minute. Yep, he's up here being a little bitch. You need to stop running, dude. Alright, he died. These guys will wreck you if you let them. Problem with this, dude, is they're all around me and I can't move. There. Jeez, dude. Alright, hold on. We're going to look at something here. This armor is okay, but it is really slowing my attack speeds down. Hold on. Hold up. What have I got that's close? I mean, this thing takes everything, unfortunately, believably. But let's go to the black iron set. Maybe that's what we got to do. Maybe that won't be as bad. Alright, so just kind of we'll look through here. I don't, yep, there's a skelly there. Only problem with this weapon is it's so dang, it's so big. That's the problem I have with this weapon. You can't sit here and whack stuff with it too easy because it's so big. But it is a divine weapon nonetheless. Alright. We've got this here. It's a large soul. I think that takes care of that. Once again, I feel like I could do better. I mean, this armor's chunky for sure. Your internet was out for some dumb reason? That's alright, dude. The Helm of Favor. Let's put the Helm of Favor on. Let's try this one. We're getting lighter, but at the same time, we're still... This has a passive effect of some kind, I'm pretty sure. We're still slow. Okay, we made a circle. I figured. Oh, for fuck's sake, you assholes. Die already. They hurt though, dude. They really do. Lucerne. It's like a halberd. Alright, so we've pretty much come full circle here. Now, we've made that run there. We've already went over that direction. There's a lot of things here in which we don't have to... We can avoid a lot of this. Dude, I don't need you in my life right now. Get out of here. Did your buddy fall? I think he did. Yeah, these are all like traps and stuff. But you have a bonfire, which is good. Why does he break apart like a Lego brick? He just does, bud. Man, it sucks. We can't kindle this one, which really blows. Can we warp to this one? I don't know if we could or not. It doesn't necessarily say what this one is. Maybe not. We have a homeward bone. Ah, shoot. I forgot about that. Patches is not here. I'm going to make sure that for some reason... Because for some reason, I feel like this thing will rotate on me right here. Maybe it won't. I don't know. We need to go down here. We're going to try to... Okay, we cheated that system. That's fine. I don't remember what this was for. We can't pull this lever. That's fine. Mess around and find out? Absolutely. I don't remember what was up here. Oh, yeah, I do. Kind of. Just die, dude. These rooms are important, but I don't remember why. Yep, he's gonna fall. Just die, dude. And that's the two from back there, so... That's back that way. I don't remember what's down here at all. I was... Actually, take that back. Dead. A room full of skellies. You won't die. Now you did. Finally. Typically, there's a reason for these rooms, and I don't remember what was in this room. I thought maybe it collapsed or something, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's through here? There we go. Is something like that? Yes, we do have to go down there. That's actually true. Eventually we go down there. But we're going to go through this light first. Gotta clip that. You gonna eat some hamburger? That's... You go have you some dinner, buddy. I'll be here. Dead. This room has been busted open, and I don't really remember why. Oh, we have a... We don't necessarily have to go there. Idiot. That kind of does that. And you'll see here in a minute where we are, technically. Whee! That's the waterfall area, so we'll end up back over here. Yeah, that's enough of your mess. But we've got to go right here, actually. We're going to run through here. I think I already have Black Eyes of Death. I'm pretty sure. But this will go ahead and take me. I thought I already had them. If not, there's some behind him, but I really thought that there was... Okay, I apparently don't have the Eyes of Death. I have one Eye of Death. Or no, I have to have something else. We can avoid him altogether for a minute. We can avoid him for a moment. We don't have to mess with him. He's not gonna mess with me. But this should let us There we go. He came by. Wow, well, we look terrible, don't we? We look like we belong in that thing. But this is going to take us where we got to go. We're going to the Tomb of the Giants. This will allow us actually to access something very important. We could have killed him, probably. Not that necessary at the moment. But I just wanted to, I took all this stuff off so I was a light roller and was faster. We're gonna put these back on. Yeah, look at that big fella. Pray to the sarcophagus grave lord. Enter covenant. Abandons the other one? Yes. We join the covenant. He gives us the grave lord's sword and the miracle of the grave lord's sword dance, which is really awesome. We offer the eye of death. That's fine. We'll offer a couple of them. Why not? Alright, so we'll leave. If we look at our items here, whoop, I need to go back up. We have the Grave Lord Sword, which this thing is chunky. It takes 24. You have to have two hands to use it. So definitely a heavier weapon, but it probably a very fun weapon to use. We definitely need our strength up, though. For sure. So I definitely wanted to come down here and get that weapon. She is chunky at 265. We're going to put this back on for now. We will now use a Homer Bone. Put us back where we were. We also need to go... There's something else that I missed there. Ow. These guys drive me nuts, dude. Just die already. So, we need to go right here. It hurts a little. It's a green titanite, that's good. Down the hole. This is where we have to go here. And we're going to have a friend. Skelly. Skelly blacksmith. It's very convoluted getting down here. Man, I swear, I wish they could do it. If they would ever do a upgrade, which that door he's opening up for us is important too. Just keep that in mind. Be gone with you.
You spoil my focus.
You spoil my focus. Now, that being said, we got a green titanite. Now there's a bonfire right there. Now that we have that, we're going to light it. We're not going to rest at it just yet. But we can go talk to him.
What's that then? Then produce me.
We got to bring him we have to bring him a large ember. There's an ember in particular that he needs. But you know, we can reduce things, and this, that, and the other. We can reinforce if we have, you know, the Grave Lord sword. We could Demon Titanite boost that puppy up, which we'll probably do that. I feel like that sword's going to be really fun. As far as that goes, I'm kind of waiting on that one. We're going to go ahead and repair everything we've got here. Might as well just repair stuff while we're here. Purchase items. He sells Homer Bones. We're going to buy some of those. As well as Titanite shards, Weaponsmith's box, a lot of arrows, this, that, and the other. So he sells all those things. So we have that ability. Now going through there is where we're going to head. We need to be able to now I'm gonna go take a look here. I need to look before I make this final call. There's, oh God, not those. Can you let me out, please? They'll kill us. Yeah, they killed us. I fucking hate these things. Now, there's a way to get back in here, and I forgot. I did it the wrong way. But that's fine. We needed to come out of here anyway. 6,500 souls. It sucks, but whatever. We needed to get out of there regardless. We're going to put we're going to put the black one back on for now. This is just to get us through some of this mess. So I need to go back here and look. Shit. We take a little hit there. Oh. There's some physical damage there, no big deal. That's enough of that shit. Alright, so I'm trying to remember. You do have to drop down right here. Which if we gotta be unhollowed to do this, so this is fine. Actually, let me. Yeah, I know exactly where I want to go. I just remembered it. I just remembered. Calm down. So. We're going to use 2 items of humanity. Reverse hollowing. And then we're also going to kindle this one. This one will give us our 10 back. Alright. Now, what we're about to do here. We are going to run back over here where we were. Like so. Go ahead and blow them up. Go Go ahead and take this guy out again. He wants to play games, that's fine. Alright, it's enough of that. Now we can walk back over here. As you can see, now there's a summon sign there. And we're going to pick up this soul, and we're going to touch the summon for Paladin Leroy. An absolute unit. We are also going to change this back to our... Where's that? Our Claymore. I'm not too worried about the... Now there are pinwheel guys in here. Now I'm trying to remember, I guess the best way to do that is to deal with them. These things are weak as I'll get out. Leroy doesn't care about them. We're gonna go mess with them because they're down here. As you can see, they don't take much to kill. There's not much to them there. They just... He'll come back around. You can see he's dead. Anyway, come on, Leroy. Let's go. Let's go in here and mess with this boss. This boss is actually quite important. He will give us the ability to upgrade our flasks quite a lot. Let's watch a little. He's got a little cutscene here. His name is Pinwheel, from what I understand. The biggest problem with this one is just the drop-in. Let's watch his cutscene. And he's also got like 3 masks: the father mask, the mother mask, the child mask, in which he will drop one of these. They all have a passive ability. I think one's higher, more health, one's more stamina at regen. The other one I think is like a higher equip load or something. So you get to have one of the 3. They all have a passive, so they're all good. And apparently he's a pushover, from what I understand. So we're going to find out. I just wanted to go through the catacombs today, man. I want to prepare before we start going after those final bosses. Yeah, you can see he's not much. Yeah, he's already dead. Already dead. And that, see, with Leroy, he had a buff in his health. By the rite of kindling, you may now kindle beyond the normal limit. Rite of kindling, humanity, homeward bone. And then we got the Mask of the Child. That's actually awesome. The Mask of the Child, I believe is right here. Mask of the Child. Oh, one of these 3 masks of Pinwheel, the necromancer who stole the power of the Gravelord, Ranger of the Catacombs. This mask raises stamina recovery speed. So you have that passive with that one. And I believe now you can... I believe now you're actually able to buy all those masks. Which we've got to put that on too eventually. The Artorias one. There should be a ladder or something out of here, if I'm not mistaken. I just don't remember where to go. It's here. Right here. Like, I know it's up here or something. There's a way out of here. Maybe that's not it. Which one gets me out of here? Huh. Oh, it's right here. Golly, I'm blind. Jeez. I can't see anything. Shortcut ahead. Well, that's cool. I really wish I could see, but you can't see nothing. There is a... Now, granted, if I would have killed all the necromancers, I would be able to see things. But I really can't. You get a soul lantern specifically for these. That is taking me somewhere. I just don't know where. I've got 17,000 souls. I don't particularly want to lose them. This is also something that we'll probably come back through here eventually and get where we got to go. But we are going to use a Homer Bone. So cool! Rest at the bonfire. We're going to warp to Firelink. I go to Firelink. I'm going to see if any of these bonfires pop up. I have no humanity. That's unfortunate. Yep, Sundead. Yeah, no, they're out there. I need humanity, like, really bad, and don't have a single bit of it. I'm gonna have to go back and kill some more rats. Well, I've got one humanity there. Actually, I take that back. I did get one. Now we can kindle. There we go. There's plus 15. So we have 15 flasks. If I had more humanity... Yeah, I just don't have enough. I don't have any more of that. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we can get level-wise. Level... Ah, it was close. Let's go... Alright, hold on. First off, we gotta get out of this for now. Ah, we're naked again. I don't know if we can wear all this or not. We probably can't still. We roll faster than I thought we would. I'll be real with you. Really need to get that endurance up. I want to get my endurance up more so I can wear a better armor. We're doing better than I thought. Well, let's go talk to old Snakehead here.
Is it?
We need to feed him some items. I want to get rid of some nonsense. Get rid of the scimitar. God, he sounds disgusting. The regular scythe, we'll get rid of that. I don't really need it. Get rid of the plank shield. I'll never use it. Hold on to those big ones. Anything else in here? I don't guess so. These are all things I'll use. I don't ever use these things. Alright. So. I don't know what happens if you feed him different Titanites and stuff. That I don't know. Let's rest. I keep wanting to get that endurance up, but I also need to get my strength up. It's kind of a catch-22, to be honest. Man. We're going to do strength. I'm going to go ahead and do strength. I feel like I need to. That way I can swing stuff a little more. This armor is okay, this Elite Knight armor. I'm just looking. Alright, let's see, what else do we have in the realm of things. The Mask of the Child. It's a little strange looking, but you know what? It doesn't really matter. And that stone armor is something. I mean, I guess we could just try to wear the gold hem stuff. It's not the best looking in the world, but it's got a... Oh, am I not wearing any feet? We're barefooted when we wear this? We are. We're barefooted wearing that. I don't know how I feel about it. I really don't. Just taking a look. These are all it. I don't know, man. The thing is just... I'm kind of having a hard time with it all. The black iron armor is really good too. If you wear all of those, don't you get a health buff? I thought if you wore these, you actually got a buff from that. Maybe you don't. I really did. Let's take a look. Okay, maybe not. Let's put this on. We're going to wear that just because we get the stamina regen buff. I guess we'll do the... For now, we're going to do the Elite Knight set. With the Child of Favors. We're going to do that for now. That's what we'll start with. Okay. Well, that being said... I'm not sure for sure what I want to do next. It's actually warp. We're going to go over here. See Baby Godfrey. Let's go see Baby Godfrey for a second, because there's a couple things that I want to couple things I want to look at.
Well, you need...
Oh, sure. All right. Anything? I don't really have anything there. Can I reinforce anything? Can I reinforce anything here? These take twinkling. Repair. Go ahead and just repair everything. Why not? Does he have anything that I need? He does not. Not anymore, anyway.
Don't get yourself killed.
Sure, sure. Okay, the Claymore is obviously, you know, that strength parameter of 24 is a big one. We really need to get there. This thing right here, dude, this is something that I really want to wield. I need that strength up. So what we may end up doing, I want to be able to wield this, respectfully. I want to be able to wield it, with one hand. So we need to get our strength up by 3. For sure. Because that opens the door for a lot of things. I just feel like that's going to be one really chunky weapon, as far as that goes. We'll leave our Scythe Divine for now, because you never know when you're going to need another Divine weapon. So let's just haul Booty Tail up here. And let's see. I guess we're going to warp back to Firelink. That's my guess. And I think from here, I keep forgetting old boy sits up there and sells shit behind us. From here, all right, now that I've got that, so I've got the passive. This shield does 100% physical, blocks 100% of physical damage. We still have a stamina regen for our speed. So that in itself, I don't know, I'm just having a hard time with this armor. I don't know, I just don't like it. If that's what it is. I like stuff that's outside the standard, like, standard knight armor stuff. I don't know. That Wanderer set has really been something I've enjoyed. So I think we'll keep the Wanderer set on for now. We got this shield. This has, like I said, completely a physical damage negation of 100 when using it. So when we need it, it's there. We still get the passive stamina regen because of the mask. So that allows us to do that. And we're still light. We're a light load right here. We can roll without boundaries, which is good. So we need that in our life. So honestly, the next section of this, I assume, will be, we'll push into a few other things here. Actually, I need to go get, there's one other thing I could do before we go. Let me take a look. It involves going up there with Birdie. With Birdie Bob there. I need to get up there. And honestly, I'm trying to remember how you get up there to him. I think it involves just going up this way. There's a stairwell that gets us up there, and I don't know how to get there. I need to get up there. Yeah, I need to get up there to his nest. How the fudge do I get up there? I always forget. That is definitely something that I don't rightly remember how to do. I know it involves us going up there and we get to his nest. I just don't remember how to do it. Definitely something I gotta try to remember how to do here. Let's go back in here because I don't remember how to do it now at this point. That dude, the serpent guy, dude, he really freaks me out. He's such a weird character. I hear him grinding his teeth, man. It's really strange. Maybe it was over here. Still hear him grinding his teeth, dude. Yeah, I really got to remember how you get up there. It says gesture. But I don't know what gesture we're talking about here. Let me look. Do I have any other gestures that I don't know about? Joy, hurrah, bow, wave, beckon. Now, these are all, so, you know, okay, yeah, All right, let's do this one. No one's told me what gesture I got to use. Does it point up? Does it point down? Does it wave? Is it bow? Is it prayer? Did I hear something break? I did. If I do prayer, I'm always looking for like fake walls, dude. All right, I'm gonna have to figure this out. There's something specific I need to do. I need to be able to go up. And I know you can get up there. I know that for a fact. I don't remember how to get up there. So let me take a look at something real fast before we end this. We're gonna just do a little Googling. Hold on here. Oh, of course my son texts me. All right, where was I at? Okay, elevator up. Okay, I'm gonna watch this so I know exactly what it is he's talking about. Okay, I have a. It's gonna suck if we end up losing, like we die for something stupid. Because I could see that happening. I really could. But I have a general idea. According to this, we have to go up this direction. Ah, apparently you get off on this ledge. We have to do a little of this mess. Well, I'll be daggum. Look at that. There's items up here, which we will come back for now that I know how to get up here. Curl up like a ball. We'll sit here for a minute. Is it supposed to take you somewhere? Specific. There we go. A little slow. You have to be patient before it kicks you in. It's kind of like the coffin down there in the catacombs. But now we'll make a friend out of the bird. Ah! He's going to take us back to an old place. Because we have some unfinished business to tend to down here, apparently. Look familiar? Does, doesn't it? It is the Undead Asylum. We've got a reason to be here. Look at that, 100% damage negation, dude. Oh, it was so good. Having this mask really makes it worth it. Good job, go straight ahead. Now, going in here, we have a reason for why we came back here. And so this could either go really good or really bad. But we're going to give it our best. Okay, so let's just go for it. Ah! Fireball Billy! Alright, hold on. Ow. Alright, him using the fireball is kind of cheeky. I got a heal. Alright, he hurts, dude. He's gonna kill us because I can't. Oh my god, I let him land on me. I'm gonna die. Alright, this is some bullshit. I can't stand being able to dealing with enemies like this. Alright, that's enough of this shit. Oh, what a bitch. Dude, he will not stop with that damn fireball. I fucking died, dude, because I can't stay away. I can't stand up. It takes like 7 years for your character to stand back up, which is complete ass. It's complete ass. Oh, for fuck's sake, why are we here? Why am I here? I rested at the other one. Doesn't make sense. Rest. Alright, let's try this again. You'll see what I'm trying to do. I gotta fight that cockbag. He's back asleep. I'd like to try to fight this guy before we're gone. Not impossible, but just kind of. Or we can fall down and die, almost. That's fine. Morning Star and Talisman. I didn't realize these were back here, so I guess maybe it's not entirely useless. Cracked red eye orb. Well, you know, this wasn't entirely useless. We got the, we got a Morning Star, which, that's not a bad weapon to have. What else did we get out of this? Oh, anyway. Oh, there's another chest right here. What's this one? Lloyd's Talisman. Oh. Oh, wait. So we have, we did get a talisman then. What exactly is that talisman, though? Shit. Keys. $40 slots. Holy shit, that's a lot. A Lloyd's Talisman. I didn't see the other one. Some Titanites that we've got. Crest of Artorias, prayer box, blah, 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 blah. You guys saw that I picked up a talisman, right? Oh, it's a... the talisman is a... it's used for magic. Okay. Alright, well now that this nonsense has ensued. Maybe there's a way out of this. Do we have to Homer bone it? Not necessarily. We can run it back up this way. It's fine. These guys won't follow us, and if they do, they're stupid. See, one of them followed me and died. It's hilarious. Alright, let's try this again. I messed up on my initial jump there. You have to do the initial roll instead of a run and jump kind of thing. I do need to eventually go back here and get that, which I will. Right now we're trying to go back to the birdie nest. All right. Can we skip that? Yes, we can. All right. All right. Back down here we go. Now, this might be stupid on my part, but we're going to try this anyway. I can't do anything with it. It's already about broke, but what's the worst that's going to happen? Am I going to die again? Sure. Make sure I'm healed up here. Jesus Christ. Can I stand up, please? Oh my God, that killed me? That's bullshit. Well, this thing's not doing enough to him either. Dude, I freaking hate it. Really do, I hate it. I know that weapon right there would be amazing against him. Let's just, well, this isn't something we have to do on here for now, I guess. I can do this in my spare time. But you see the idea. You go there, you fight him, you get an ember that we're needing, which we'll eventually get it. It's not a big deal. But we did accomplish exactly what I wanted to accomplish today. We got through the catacombs. We beat the pinwheel boss down there, got the mask, got the rite of kindling from him, as well as we were able to get the weapon down there from the Tomb of the Giants. So that was important. We did do the catacombs, though. The next episode, which will probably, maybe tonight, maybe not. If not, you know, it'll be Wednesday for sure. And then again, I may do another stream tonight with Lords of the Fallen. Just depends on how I'm feeling. It's still early. Then I got to do a little more research as to where we got to go. Like I said, I've taken this game pretty blind as far as figuring out where stuff is. I've only researched a little bit, and the only reason the catacombs was already kind of partially open is earlier in my Dark Souls, before I started streaming this game, I had went and did a speed run to get that great scythe, and so that's actually the hardest hitting dex weapon that you can get in this game is that great scythe. So anybody that likes dex builds, that's your go-to. So outside of that, guys, it's been fun. It's been fun. We're going to say bye. Thanks for playing. Thanks for watching. If you will, make sure, like I said, like the stream for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and turn on the notifications so you know when we're going live. As well as if you want to see more of this, or if you want to watch the entire playthrough, it is on the channel, so go back and watch it from the beginning if you like. There's a lot of fun, interesting moments there, a lot of raging, a lot of me yelling at the screen, as well as other Souls likes. Dark Souls 3 is on here, Black Myth Wukong, tons of Elden Ring, stuff to that nature. And I'm thinking of also starting up a Ghost of Tsushima playthrough, so if that's something you guys would like to see, I may do a poll for that. But the Ghost of Tsushima is a game I picked up here recently. Never played it, heard great things about it. I know it's a little more of a story-based, not so much of a Souls-like, so we may tap into that as well. But until then, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Like I said, could be tonight, could be Wednesday. Turn on notifications. That's how you'll know. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate you watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay scary for me. Peace out.